Welcome there, everybody. Jamie and
Sarah,
from Wayapa,
work.
and we're here today to talk about. If you hear that because you follow our YouTube channel, thank you very much. All 302 of you. I think there's up to 350.
Very grateful.
Very, very grateful for those beautiful numbers. Also, if you're here because you've seen us on Insta, we are offering. One of the things that we've decided to do today is to offer. The Wayapa dog's trying to throw the ball. Anyway, one of the things we thought we'd do in this time of uncertainty is to try and create some certainty around positivity. Thank you very much, Sarah.
And connection.
I was about to go down that rabbit hole, but you're just jumping in. See, 24 hours
You
a day,
said-
7
you
days a
said-
week.
you said Jump in.
Jump in whenever you want. So yeah, we wanted to create some positive connection for people through an offering that we'd like to give to the general public, our Wayapa work followers, for people who haven't or done much Wayapa, also for people who've been fully immersed in Wayapa. We've been talking to our practitioners and we'd like to offer a free half-hour webinar once a week for people to come into our Wayapa bubble and share our Wayapa words, the way people are using Wayapa, having conversations around coping and dealing with times in difficulty, coping and dealing with, the restrictions that governments are putting on us, or we're probably putting on ourselves by not following the rules. A lot of people out there still not staying home and not wearing masks or whatever. But whatever your take on COVID, whether you think it's a pandemic, whether it's just a pandemic, whether it's you want to do this or not do that, as human beings, let's all connect. But let's connect to the mother, let's connect to Mother Earth and use her to hold us in this time of just change.
Yeah, absolutely.
Time of change. We won't use negative connotations.
No, we're hibernating is the way we like to refer to it, is going into a hibernation period because Mother Earth is in a period of, where this virus is taking hold, and we all need to just take a bit of time out.
Yes, so we would like to ask you to join us. So to be a part of that, you have to sign up to the website so that we can hook you into the webinar link. If you go to the website, wayapa.com, we'll have all the appropriate directions. Let's see, this is my IT smarts coming out. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I'll have all the appropriate links. We haven't developed it to its full capacity yet, but at least if you are signed up to be a subscribed member, when we develop that porthole for you to jump into Matrix style, then it'll be ready to go, but we'd love to have you there. So Sarah, what have you been doing in some of these times of change to keep yourself well with Wayapa?
Well, every day we do Wayapa. We do the practice of Wayapa, the movement meditation, also making sure that we're boosting our immunity by spending time outdoors every day, and eating well, getting our vegetables and fruits.
They're plants.
I know, but it sounds funny to say getting our plants. Getting our fruit and vegetables, and eating really healthy, making sure we're keeping our vitamins up, eating nutrient-dense food, drinking plenty of water, keeping hydrated, and we take a couple of supplements of chlorophyll and olive leaf extract and some few doTERRA essential oils.
A little plug for doTERRA there.
And and making sure we get enough sleep and exercising, making sure that we exercise as well, and meditating. So while we also do our Wayapa movement meditation, we're also dedicating some time to doing Wayapa meditation or still, some stillness meditation.
And some other narrative. I like to do some other narrative meditation with Louise Hayes in the morning and Doreen Virtue of an evening.
Yeah. And Dr. Joe Dispenza.
Dr. Joe with his space meditation.
Yes.
Get involved in that
Yes.
if you haven't.
Yeah.
Put you straight to sleep.
Yeah. And that's the other thing, of making sure that we're staying positive. So making sure that we're only plugging into some news, making sure it's, just a small plug-in, not allowing it to dominate our lives, making sure that we're, not spending, it's all positive time on social media, and not spending too much time on that, but enriching ourselves with, some reading books or watching Gaia TV, and lots of positive stuff that's happening in the world, and I always like to talk about it as being a wonderfully Wayapa world. What are we connecting into?
That's the naivety within you. That's the goodness in what we're trying to create here with this whole process, is to be aware that there are things that are a little bit more lower vibrated, and how we could maintain a higher vibration in understanding that those things exist, and in understanding that we can, move through that world of lower to higher vibrations. So we want you to tune into our Wayapa webinars, everything's the W's. Tune into our Wayapa webinars, our Wayapa words of wisdom from the other practitioners. That we're really grateful that our other practitioners have opted to hop in and give their thoughts on how they're using Wayapa as a tool to look after themselves, to share, and to encourage and to influence other people to see better ways of connecting. We've been lucky enough to create a small space here that we come into. It's our little Zen den. It's our little Wayapa womb. Oh, W's like that. Ooh.
I like that one. I like that one. Yeah.
Good. You have a little Gammon Bunnings water feature there because we're not out in the mountains, and we've got some mountain plants. But yeah, so it's a little Wayapa womb, a little Zen den where we come and meditate to create that quietness that we need to find. Stillness. So, thanks for listening today. We do have some big plans, but with the changing scape of the world, we're just moving with the world, the ebbing and flowing of it all. And we want to thank everybody out there for supporting Wayapa, for supporting our YouTube channel, as small as it is. We're actually going to be offering in the future a subscription style plug-in, log-in, where we're actually I'm going to share my personal journey of how I use Wayapa, my own personal thoughts, my own personal opinions on certain things that's happening with the world. But I'm going to do that as an offering through a subscription base, and a part of that subscription base will go into supporting some of our organisations that we like to support.
Our favourite causes.
So the subscription will go towards supporting some of those. So some of my favourite ones, we both love the Dingo Foundation, the Dingo Sanctuary, because it's only about half an hour up the road. So
shout out to Crikey.
Crikey's our dingo. Jump on and check it.
Crikey is the Wayapa dingo.
Not crikey.com, that's the website for something I don't know. Or that's not Steve Irwin, or rest his peace. Crikey. So Crikey's our dingo that we have adopted, and we actually support every month. Other foundations, Sea Shepherd, we get behind them mob because they are raising a lot of awareness around ocean life protection. So yeah, get around those. Supporting your local conservation groups because they do a lot of replanting of plants.
So Planet Ark, National Tree Planting Day. We're sponsoring the Seedling Bank.
And for my birthday this year, Sarah got me
that was it. The Seedling Bank subscription.
Thanks very much for that.
To support. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
It is, and I'm forever
it just
grateful.
Keeps growing.
So all those things, guys, that that we've been lucky enough through our business to be able to be able to give back into society and support those people, those orgs who are doing that great work to conserve the species on the planet, which are the trees, the plants, the animals, the birds, the fishes, the water.
Give us so much.
They do with their vibration of absolute purity. So we look forward to continuing doing that through that subscription base on a much bigger scale. So on that note,
but we should actually just give a...
Not on that note.
We should also say, if anybody is interested in becoming a certified Wayapa practitioner, that we do have a few upcoming courses.
We do.
One at the end of September, one at the beginning of November, and one at the end of November.
And if you don't know about Wayapa, we have some immersion courses coming up too.
We do. So
6-week immersion courses where you jump in, immerse yourself in Wayapa, We have the online Reconnect
Yeah.
course that you can do if you want to learn about Wayapa. So there's a few opportunities and avenues
Yeah.
to get
I was going to
involved.
say
What were you going to say?
I was going to say that our Wayapa practitioners also have quite a lot of online Zoom workshops happening, as well as Zoom immersions. So they are
If you don't
on
like
our
dad jokes,
website
do them
on the calendar, or you can check out our Facebook Wayapa work page. Some of them are listed there too.
Awesome. Right, I think it's another wrap, is it?
It's a wrap.
All right, guys. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay connected in some way. If you can't get outside, visualize Mother Earth holding you. Sit in that space. Try and get some fresh air. Look for those birds, those land animals. You know, drink that pure water, and
Stay safe. Stay well.
Stay Wayapa.
Stay Wayapa.
All right, guys. We'll look woman in